What's up, Injustice 2 mobile fans? Prison Mike here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the new update and what might potentially be the death of Injustice 2 mobile. As Doctor Strange would say, we're in the end game now. And here's why I believe we're in the end game. I think the developers with this last update, well, they've made it, number one, they've made it so hard to upgrade your characters. And it's the new ascension of the characters. So you're going to see here Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. She is at level 3 ascension. And I need more shards for her. You're going to see I've got Nightmare Batman. He's at level 7 ascension. So the stars are turning from gold. They're turning purple. We're not adding more stars. So they've stopped there, at least for now. They've stopped at 7 stars, and they're just allowing you to ascend them. However, you are going to need shards to ascend every single character, every single star level. That's right, every single star level. So once you have a legendary at 7 stars, it's going to take you 3,150 more gems to fully ascend that legendary all the way up. It's going to take 2,800 shards for a gold hero and 1,750 shards for a silver hero. Now, a lot of us have extra gold shards laying around, right? They're handing those out like crazy. But for some of the stronger characters like Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, you know, I didn't buy her chest anymore once I had her leveled up. Now I'm going to have to start doing that. For characters like Batwoman the Drown, I didn't keep playing her challenge because why did I need to? She was all the way maxed out. Not anymore. And this is why I think players are going to start leaving the game. You've got larger accounts. I'm a 75 million account. I've been playing since the game started. And, you know, I've invested a lot of time in this game. And I'm almost to the point where it's like, what's the point anymore? But you're going to get some weaker accounts or some, you know, not as strong accounts that are going to decide, you know what, this game is ridiculous. I'm done with it. It's going to be too hard for me to level up my characters. It's going to be too hard for me to ascend my characters. It's hard enough the way it is. Why keep going? So that's the that's where the game's at right now. And so players are going to have a choice. Do they want to go somewhere else, or are they going to stick with this game, which has become kind of a train wreck here, to be honest with you? But let's dive in. We're going to look a little bit about the Ascension. So we know that it's going to take shards. It's also going to take universe orbs, all right? So the universe orbs you're going to be able to get from League Invasion. But also you can convert these from the intergalactic orbs, which you're getting from solo raids. I converted mine already. I had almost 300 of the intergalactic orbs, so I added some universe orbs to it already, and I've ascended some characters. The characters that I started to ascend were basically the gold ones, and so let's look at each class, because once you ascend a character, it's going to add a class passive. So you're going to have an agility class, obviously tech, might, arcane, and metahuman. All the characters of that particular class will have the same passive. It's a class passive. So you can see here for the agility that there's going to be an increase in fast attack damage. And then you've got a 20%, at least it's level 1, 20% chance of fast attack becoming true damage. So what I feel is the class passives are specifically built for invasions. They don't need to build these for solo raids. Solo raids are easy enough the way they are already. And league raids are a joke, right? But you can see that you're going to need Eternium, which is their new currency. You're going to need Eternium in order to be able to level up these passives. And so how much Eternium are they going to give you from League Invasions? Well, that's yet to be determined, but my guess is they're going to be pretty darn stingy with it because that's the way they work. So that is the agility class. Let's go and we'll take a look at the metahuman class here. So the metahuman class for their class passive is lethal attack damage, and it can go all the way up to 500%. Imagine how strong characters with lethal attack chance are going to be. Absolutely ridiculous. Plus, you've got 50% splash damage on a lethal attack. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's move on and we'll take a look at the might. So the passive for the might class is you're decreasing incoming damage, right? And then you've got a chance to become unhittable after a successful special. We'll move on to the arcane. So I've got my Raiden fully ascended, right? Fully ascended, but we're still at level 1 on the passive. So increased power generation, yawn. Successful specials decrease the opponent's attack, right? So you can potentially make your opponent weaker, which can be beneficial in the league invasion. And then the last one that we're going to look at is the tech. So level 1 on the tech. So you've got increased crit damage. We'll go all the way up to 500. And then you've got a chance to steal power. So think about dark metal cards artifact plus the Sword of Salvation artifact, sort of combining some of those characteristics into a passive for tech class. So imagine league invasions and how it's challenging enough the way that it is, right? So now imagine going up against Nightmare Batman, who's got, 500% crit damage, who also has the chance to steal some power from you. Imagine going up against that opponent and how strong that opponent would be. In the Silver Outpost, you're going to go up against Silver Superman, right? So think about if most of the teams are going to put Silver Superman with Dr. Fate, so he's getting off a lot of special ones. If that special is successful, now he's got a chance to become unhittable. Well, part of his passive already is he's unhittable. So makes it even more of a challenge. And then with the metahuman and the lethal attack damage, they're in essence, they are making the defenses even more difficult than what they already are. So you're going to get people that are playing league invasions who just become absolutely frustrated with how hard it is. And so they're not going to, what's the point of continuing to play the game? Right? So that's where I just have a strong feeling that, did they have good intentions in this update? Or was their intention to just be like, hey, we're going to create this update that makes it so hard and so time consuming for people to upgrade their characters that we don't need to potentially do another update. There was a video going around about potentially that the game was done and that by this summer, they wouldn't be updating the game and they would keep the servers open, but no more additions to the game. And I think that could be the point that we're at. All right, now, once you've ascended a hero to 7 stars, look at how nice they are. They're going to give you some Eternium, and then they're going to give you 2 universe shards. Oh, so nice. Thankful for that. Let's go take a look. So we'll go over here to fully ascended Nightmare Batman, and we'll take a look at, now I've got some Eternium to level up, right? See what the next level would be. So now a 200% increase to crit damage, 60% chance to steal the power. And so we went from needing 150 to now we need 425, right? So do the math as we go to level 7, the increase on it is going to be astronomical. And then imagine doing that for all of your main defensive characters for invasions and all of your main damage dealers. We're going to be here a while, folks. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Good update, bad update. Are we in the end game now, like Doctor Strange would suggest? I feel that we are. Thanks for sticking around for this video. Be sure to like it. Be sure to click that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.